Man, they really just had to reset the server right before my stream. What's up, chat? What's up, people of Turtle WoW and parts out there? How are we all doing? Nothing but good vibes on this Saturday morning. Morning where I am. Could be something else where you are. That's all good. Turtle WoW is a international community, so wherever you are, kick back, relax, whatever you're doing. It's the weekend. Enjoy yourself, you know? Dracula, I will be fishing on Nordinar in Ashara. Although, you do actually remind me. Sorry, let's actually get this show on the road here. Yes. the game is still covered because the servers aren't up. How's everyone doing? Everyone have a good time this week? I'm sure it was a crazy week for a lot of people. I got my Turtle WoW mug. It's a good day to be alive. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I have up here some of the bug reports. I also have the forums and the pretty much useless right now database because the team wants, and fair enough, I mean, they want people to explore. It's caused some other issues though. Lots to talk about. How are you guys doing though, huh? Lizzie Babs, I saw you streaming, by the way. I would like to remind you that if you have a live link left up in their live channel, if you don't delete it, an unhappy team member will drop by. You should delete that link if you're not live. Just a friendly reminder. Happy to see you making content. Lizzie Babs, the little Karen naked gnome always running around. Hope you had a good time. Nefe the Great. I hope everyone enjoyed the snapshot I had of snow in Durotar, and it wasn't like, maybe it's a sandstorm. Thank you, Thomex, for the follow. Actually, I could probably fix this too. Alright. Yeah, HD patch is going to be a little janky for a while. I mean, everything's going to be janky for a little while, right? Who else do I want to say hello to? Diego Tech, what is up indeed? Oh, do we have a... Hold on, we might have an early special visitor. Hold on. Mandalore? Oh, no. He saw me streaming and turned to him, and he just ran away. He knew I was going to try to grab him. Someone figured out the Twitch command. Oh, wait, no, you didn't. You just read the stream. I forgot. Fishing is enabled. It's !hook if you're on Twitch. That's a little fishing mini game. It has all custom items I added one afternoon. Hadjo, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Thomex says, leveling on my first character on Turtle, really enjoying it. Really happy to hear that. A lot of the stuff that I do, a lot of the messaging, the programming, all that kind of stuff, it's aimed at new players. It's aimed at people that don't completely know life their way through World of Warcraft, no matter what version. I think there's something to be said for the actual best way to play any version of Warcraft is actually a little bit more relaxed. And it's hard sometimes, you know? People get sucked up into the PvE dog race, the PvP grinds, you know, the upper level meta. I do it myself. I'm guilty of it. I'm actually jealous of those people who get to experience Warcraft for the first time, wherever it is. If it's on Turtle, anywhere else, it's there's something magical to it, you know? Akara, Akahara maybe. Hello, good to see you. Loch Ness. Craig. Has anyone else been playing Sub Rogue? I have not. Almost all the playing I've done has been on my caster tunes. I've been playing on Obomsel, and I've been doing a lot of testing for Elemental Shaman. I feel partially responsible for how it turns out because I was on class council. So I've been sticking it to the team to make sure they make good on all the things they said they would do. In fact, I could show you guys one of my absolutely unhinged posts. Let's see, water shield. If we just search for water shield, it should show up. Ah, yes, this one. So this person noted improved water shield talent bug. If you play a shaman, you maybe recognize this as a new talent. And I also did a bunch. You guys ready to see me unhinged when I'm doing research? So this is like what normal people post. Hey, it's not working, and some people put some extra information. This is what I did. You could say the hyperfixation was strong that day on your boy. I inspired others, as you can see. Plenty of bugs. It's the nature of playing on a custom private server that's doing new content with an ancient client. If you're a veteran, you probably expected as much, myself included. I'm not taking any shots at the team. It's a really hard client to develop with. They added a lot. If there were no bugs, I would like the Vegas odds on that. That's okay. Because I also personally believe that bugs are what make the game memorable at times. I'm also a glass half full. Sorry, still getting the cobwebs out of my brain. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Orc, even. Lizzie Bab says many fun bugs out right now. Yep. Shaman is so amazing currently. Yeah, not in the specs I play. I play mostly Elemental. If you play PvP in Elemental, I'm like a pariah because I suggested Electrify, which kind of nerfed your burst potential. There's other things you can do though. But, so what I like in everything that's happening too is that there's sort of like an old guard of like the way the game works, the way the game plays. And then there's sort of the Turtle WoW changes. Sometimes they stay separate, and sometimes the old stuff kind of gets nibbled away at or completely disappears, and that's disruptive to how play happens. Some classes are affected more than others. You know, if anyone remembers, and anyone's old enough, my son, and I am one of those people, way back in the day when Blizzard still cared about their games, and they would release patches. This is, well, maybe not as many bugs. There would be bugs, but not as many bugs. But this is what would happen. Metas would shift. People would get upset. People would be super pumped. It's literally, we have a new raid tier on its way. This is like an expansion. It's not as, it's like somewhere between a really big patch and expansion, I would say. So, whether it's good or bad is up for you to decide. I think really what matters is, are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? Are you making friends? Are you doing content? That's what matters. Diego Texas, playing as tank at level 40 cents, so much fun. Yeah, I've heard a lot. In fact, I got a DM from a friend of the stream, Shock Warden, who is very excited to let me know that he actually did Hateful Strike soaking on Patchwork. If you don't know what that is, that's probably the most mitigation intensive thing that a tank can do in any part of content. Hateful Strikes really slap. and you need tanks with very good mitigation to live that. It's actually part of the built-in progression with Naxxramas. You can't just start on a bomb wing unless your tanks are really well geared. So I'm really excited to hear that for Shock and the Shaman community at large. I think that was one of the only things Shock hadn't done yet in Nax. He had done tons of stuff without the recent changes. Shadow is saying that the server's back online. Thank you, Shadow, for the heads up. I really do appreciate that. We'll see if that's true. I've been known to fall for a few trolls in my time. Hey, we're in. I can get rid of this this name blocker. Although if there's anything people want to take a look at, let me know. Oh no, all the waters have gone into Shara. And they're back. I also see Possum Glamour and Jacuz. Let's see, Jacuz says, I will find the devs if they keep doing updates. Well, okay, so also, before I talk about this a little bit, if you're looking for me, where I'm going to be fishing, I'm in Bay of Storms. My coordinates are 5145. I'll even change my thing at the bottom here to say that. Shara 5145. All right. And I'll make sure this is also working. Oh. Okay, good. It works.
I don't know why Prograg is doing this.
All right, so and this is a really interesting time for Turtle WoW. I feel like they're slowly morphing from a completely hobbyist passion project to more acting like an actual professional game development studio. And it's a pretty big change. They are likewise getting more reliable and more professional, and then other times they're just like they always have been. So it does cause a sort of I think of what word I'm trying to think of. It's sort of a slippage between what you expect and what reality is. Do I actually have Fishing Buddy installed? I actually don't remember. I do. I'm going to fish in Ashara. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but some of my contacts on the server have informed me there is some secrets with fishing on this patch. If you are curious, do what all of us do. Explore. Check it out. I think you'll find... who knows what you'll find? Also, I'm going to enable actual sound. I don't know why sound isn't playing. Enable all sound. Can you guys hear that? Hold on, let me check. Okay, you can hear that. Good, good, good. Also, is my chat window too big? These are things I could have fixed or remedied or worked on before stream. I'm not gonna lie, I slept in. I've been super tired. I've been doing a lot of I say work, but I have so much fun doing it. So don't let me make myself a victim for doing something I love. It's not like that. All right, how big is the chat box? Chat box is that big. All right, we can just maybe make this a little smaller then. Not that it terribly matters much, but I'm really OCD. Speaking of OCD, there's something I want to. So let me like come back a little bit. If you've watched my previous streams, I did get to tease the launcher that I think some people in the team even thought was going to be part of this patch. It was not part of this patch. It wasn't done. However, there should be what we're going to call like a mini patch coming out. If there's a persistent problem that hasn't been fixed and requires a patch, it's going to come out with that. So, in some of the dev channels, I saw that, and I was talking to some of the muckety mucks in the higher end of Turtle WoW, and I'm like, hey, that's awesome. I think a lot of people that saw the launcher when I teased it were really pumped about that. And I asked the question, I'm like, hey, launcher's a pretty powerful tool. There's a lot you can do with it. I'm like, is there going to be any tutorial? Is there going to be like any sort of like guide so people know what they're doing so they don't break their client, don't realize what they can do with it, except those kind of things, right? Because again, like I started off saying, I cater to the casual player who just logs on maybe once or twice a week, enjoys vibing, and you get a launcher and you're like, the hell is this? So, because I had the hubris of saying that, it somehow ended up with someone for the team saying, hey, oh, yeah, that's actually a good idea. Or like, would you like to do that? I'm like, Here's the thing. I do like doing that. I do. And I knew, I'm like, well, there goes some hours. I got a script finished for it, and I hope to work. Actually, when I finish stream up today, I'm probably going to start working on that a little bit. Yes, exactly, Gildark. That is exactly the case. It is going to be a game changer. Almost everyone who plays Turtle WoW asks this question. Why is auto loot not working? Right? I've been there. I know probably everyone here has been there. The launcher can fix that. Like literally, it's one button click and it fixes it. It can also do add-on updating. So if your Big Wigs is out of date, or maybe you got an add-on, you're not really sure where, and you don't know if it's up to date, or maybe because of the patch it's not up to date, it's one button click to update it. Super WoW auto loot has been acting weird since, yep, no doubt. Anytime there's a change made to that kind of stuff, that's gonna happen. My early experiments, because I did some stuff on the PTR, I got to play around with like an early version of the launcher. I completely borked my PTR because I think it's a vanilla tweaks thing. I don't even think it's Super WoW's different, but there's a tweak setting where you can change the render distance, and the maximum render distance allowed by this modification is like actually astronomically huge. And I'm like most of you guys, I'm like, oh well, like Turtle WoW is like a really pretty low resource intensive client, and so I set it to the max, and my client kept crashing, and I didn't think about it. And I think it was Haxer who was like, he was like looking at like my logs from it, and he's like, what did you put your render distance on? And I'm like, oh, I put it on max. Well, like, my computer's pretty beefy. He's like, I don't think you know how big of a render distance that means. It means, like, my computer was trying to render the entirety of Barrens. Like, every single mob, every single blade of grass was trying to get rendered. unless you're playing with some kind of a mega computer. Like, my computer's decent, but it wasn't that decent. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not the most technical. I'm not a programmer, but I feel like if I could find a way to break my client, I'm like, maybe the community might be better off with like just a small primer on how not to do what I did. Yes, exactly, Gildark. That's exactly what happened. All right, let me see. That chat thing's gonna bot. Once again, it isn't a Vrograg stream if I don't try to tinker with something and break it. Yeah, you gotta move. Move a little bit to the left. Okay, that's better. Will Discord... I believe the Discord stuff... That's not even a EXE change. Maybe it is. I remember there's like literally a file in there that allows Discord to pick up that you're playing Turtle WoW. So that might not be even a modification. There's been a lot of changes. Did I even finish a spec? I did. Good. I did. I have like played almost no PvE on Vrograg at all. Not for lack of appreciation. I've just if I'm being real with you, I've done like high-end raids with I did Nax with Obomsawin. I've done a lot of testing with Obomsawin to check out elemental stuff. I did BWL and AQ40 with Shibiji. I love the new Frost. If you've played a mage in raid, you're used to hitting one button and then waiting until the boss is dead. Frost is way more fun now. I absolutely love. I am actually really excited and proud that I participated in the Mage Class Council. I'm not going to take credit for all those changes, but I'm loving the changes for Mage. Gildark says, I don't know what it is with Frost Mages, but that Ice Shard Uzi ability looks so cool. It not only does it look cool, it's really fun to do. Let me see if I could explain it a bit. Oh, this is okay. Let me see. Where would I even go to explain this? Would that even be there? Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain it. It's not very complicated, but if you're a Frost Mage, you have, so at base, one of your strongest abilities is this right here, which they've nerfed, but that's a whole different story. Shatter, you get additional crit when you freeze. However, bosses are immune to getting snared for probably good reason. So the design was that like, hey, what can we do with freezing targets, right? This is something that Frost Mages excel at. How can we build that into their DPS rotation? Here comes this ability. If your target is immune to freeze effects, whenever one is applied, you have a chance to gain flash freeze. And it finishes your cooldown of icicles, and it makes your icicles go quicker. All right, so we're there right now with that. Icicles is the best way to explain it is think of it like arcane missiles, but for ice. But it has a couple other things. It says damage taken has a high chance to shatter your icy prison, dealing 30% of your base health as frost damage to you. So there's a risk reward here. So if you take damage while you use this ability, you're going to lose a big chunk of your health. However, it does decent damage. It can also apply Winter's Chill. Winter's Chill is right here. One of the most important things for DPS is that you want to apply this, you want to get full stacks of this. It's a little bit like Scorch, because obviously it gives you more critical, up to 10% for Frost. So you can use this to apply stacks of Winter's Chill a lot quicker. You have this that makes it go really quick, and it basically gets rid of the cooldown. So what that means is, if you're fighting a boss or something that you could get Flash Freeze off on, you can use both Frostbite and just your regular Frost Nova to try to freeze them. They won't get frozen because they're immune, which will then make all your other stuff come off cooldown, and you can absolutely blast things. It's really fun. It's way more complicated than one button press. There were some nerfs to Frost Mage in PvP. Their Blizzard doesn't slow as much, and of course Shatter has less of a crit effect. However, because they have icicles, there are certain things they can do. It's dangerous though in PvP because you can get chunked if you get knocked out of your icicles when you're in it. So there's a lot to it. It is really fun. I don't have the brain power to do Arcane. It's very complicated. But so I've been trying Frost out. That's my rough primer on Frost. Hello, who do we got here? We got Wisebeard, as always, hello. And Manalisa, in form of Moolisa, is here. Yoshin One Tissu became Vrogreg. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What you got there, Moolisa? What kind of shield you got? Or is that just Shield of Condemnation? You change how it looked? No, it's Death Bargain and you changed how it looked. Okay. This is your pretty standard Bresto build. Yep. Let's see. Can I look at your talents here? Sorry for being intrusive. Okay. Skip Spirit Link. Interesting. I actually think Spirit Link's pretty worth it. And you went down to get Storm Strike. Okay. Yeah, you could totally farm in this spec. Fair enough. Good stuff. Oh, I see, right, because you can heal yourself and still do damage. That's awesome. That's something shamans should have been able to do for a while because paladins were doing it for so long. It's nice that you can actually solo dungeons. Yoshimitsu says, I haven't checked out the new Turtle WoW patch, but how is Beastmaster Hunter doing? I always love the idea of being a Beastmaster, but in vanilla, it feels like you are a burden and could rather just play Marksman. I'm probably not the best person to ask that. I'm aware of the changes they made to Beastmaster, but I don't know how much of an impact they've had. I know survival is pretty nuts. I've actually seen a couple hunters go survival in raid and perform pretty competently. It's not like a meme or anything. Like melee hunters legit. Daniel says Arcane is not hard. It's harder than Frost. And I'm not good. Don't forget, I'm bad at the game. Yeah, Frost went from one button to really 2.5 buttons, but it's a lot of checking cooldowns. Is you want to try to use, you also have to be really diligent about when checking for when frostbite procs on bosses and other mobs, so you can get another icicles out. In fact, I can show you guys a little trick. A little trick you can use, because Turtle WoW doesn't have weak aura stuff. Let me just show you guys here. So if you do PFUI, you can do a search for something called buff bar. If you enable buff bar, I'll show you what it looks like, but you want to set, pay a little attention here. There's target, player, and so there's player debuff and player buff. All right. So if you're trying to work out rotations for stuff that goes on you, so like on my rogue, right, I have Slice and Dice, Holy Strength, and Flourish. These are things that I use for DPS rotation. On the target, I have things like Expose Armor, Cheap Shot, Kidney Shot. And the way that looks is, let me just PFUI. If I unlock, see my player buff bar is right here. Once you activate it, you can move it around. But what's nice is when, let me see if I can show this off real quick. So I casually get on Thunder Fury. All right, where is it good? All right, hold on. Let me fight this guy right here. Oops, sorry. So pay attention to where my nameplate is, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This should, I'm pretty sure this should work. Sorry, I need the cheap shot. I need it. No, we don't. I have to go down to the, this is so dumb. Okay, see, cheap shot is on him. All right, now I'm gonna put up Flourish here. See, I can track my Flourish timer. There's also another, thank you for the help. There's another really useful, you'll see, like, when I do damage, I actually don't have little numbers pop up. I actually use mix scrolling battle text. And one really nice thing about that is that for, I don't even know if you really have to, let's see, milk scrolling battle text. Okay. You can set a lot of things here. One of the things that I do, right, when I'm in this spec, I have, if I parry, I can riposte. Something that it does is, like, right under here, it'll show like a little icon will pop up to be like, hey, you can riposte. That's really useful for rogues right now, because not only do you have riposte, you also have this new ability, Surprise Attack. That will also pop up. You can use that. So, you know, if you're trying to get used to new stuff, you can use those tools to sort of track, because most things got more complex as far as, like, the rotations, when to use stuff. Those are two really handy things you can use to keep track of personal buffs or debuffs you're putting on, as well as when things activate or are available. So hopefully that's helpful to someone. All right, sorry. Back to fishing. Daniel says the new mage meta is Arcane Tier 3 set. I liked my fire spec, but already exchanged my gear. It's a funny story about exchanging gear. So, yeah. All I could say to people who want to exchange your gear for new Tier 3 stuff, just be careful. Like any of your tier gear. Because you only have one of them, and you lose all your enchants. My shaman exchanged all of her shaman Tier 3 gear, which is all resto gear, for elemental gear. And then I forgot that, like, oh yeah, my raid team actually needs me to heal sometimes. So I have like no heal gear. And I'm like, oh, because I was relying on tier 3. I made it through, and I've since rectified a lot of that. But just remember, if you're a hybrid class, you want to make sure you have something to replace anything else that you are used to doing or are expected to do. Yeah. I did finally get some scans of the auction house. Unfortunately, because I really wanted to show off. Well, it's a couple days out of date, but I think I can actually show you guys. Give me a second. Let me get this up. This data would be for Nordernar. Let's do. Oops. Fish. Caught it. All right. Okay, I'm gonna let that run in the background. I'll have some stuff to show you guys though. I think you'll be interested to see. Because enchanting went hard. I guarantee you enchanting went hard. Did I miss a cast? No, it hasn't happened yet. Ooh, a heavy crate. What'd I get? Did anyone else just see that? I opened the heavy crate. Huh? I just disappeared. Dabs! Here, I'll show you guys. Oh, I can actually, it's easier if I just disable. You guys can look at the lower right. I'll disable my camera here for a second. That's where my inventory is. You can see on the loot I got at the very bottom. You see I've received a heavy crate. That's it. It's gone. That was the last entry in my loot. Huh? Oh boy. And it's supposed to have stuff in it. I'm pretty sure. Dabs, get in here. Fix this. I think there's supposed to be engineering items. If I was a paladin, I would have gotten Ashbringer. Okay, now I'm actually curious. What's actually in them? Let's be under... No, not that one. This one? According to the old database, it was called a heavy crate. Contains... Look what I missed out on. I fished that up fair and square. Dabs! Fix your game! Guran, thank you. Also, thank you to Guran and Yoshimitsu for the follows. I appreciate that. We're doing good on followers. If you got Twitch Prime, I am affiliate. You can toss your boy a few shekels. Shekels that don't belong to you, they belong to Jeff Bezos, and you could give them to me. Just saying. So yeah, it's been kind of a wild week, huh? Lots of stuff going on. Also, how is this how are we doing here? Fishing doesn't seem too wonky right now. Spotted yellowtail I'm expecting. Stone scale eel seems about where it should be. Firefin, big mouth. Yep, there's nothing here that isn't supposed to or normally is here. I like when fishing works. Fishing's important. Everyone needs stone scale. Wisebeard, you getting all dressed up? You got somewhere to go? I like the duds. Oh, actually, this is much better lighting. Let me just fish from here. Karen, how's it going? I hope you're not as doomy as all the other warlocks have been. I know it's... Out of all the classes that I've seen doom the most about changes, I think warlocks have been the most doomy. Yeah. Hopefully some of that will get fixed. I don't know. Personally, I don't like warlocks because I prefer mage, and you like one or the other. It's not a mystery. Listen, you guys are literally walking around cities with warlocks out. My first character I made is an orc. How do you think I feel about warlocks? Well, Daniel, I mean, I do agree with your assessment. I don't know how the devs aren't monolithic. They don't feel any particular way across the board about anything. That's been my experience. Although that is a very good observation, is that they buffed fire warlocks, but they need fire mages. The reason that's the case is that fire mages have an ability called Scorch, improved Scorch, that increases the vulnerability they take to fire damage. So if you're doing fire DPS as a warlock, you actually rely on Scorch. But now lots of mages are moving away from fire to experiment with arcane and frost and stuff like that. So then I think it's funny. How long have warlocks buffed mage damage? And then the second warlocks need something from mages. Mages like, you know what? Just got the time. Ooh, I gotta go. No, I can't Scorch actually. I can't do that. I'm too busy having fun, not doing fire. I am struck by the irony. Also, Karen, how did it go exploring some of the new areas in dungeons? I saw Karen was streaming. I haven't checked them out myself. Do you see anything cool? I am meaning to do that at some point. Again, most of what I've been doing is testing to make sure stuff works. Because I feel like as a member of class council, I should at least make sure stuff works. You know, do my part, contribute. And then when the devs don't fix it after a week, start whining. I give them a little time. They have a lot on their plate right now. Lizzie says there's a pair of gloves that summon a small bomb, like Blade of Eternal Darkness, but no mana return. Huh. Oh yeah, Gildark, yeah. If you have the Corrupted Ashbringer, you could totally check out the new area. I was told, I don't know if they actually did this way, but one of the new things in Scarlet Monastery was that there was like a Death Knight that had a lot. Okay, just fish, man, just fish. There it is. There was like a Death Knight with a bunch of health. Or it's kind of like a Veilstraws where he was weakened and you have to finish him off. Daniel says, yeah, I always said not to rush going in production with stuff if there are bugs. Yeah, so the team is not too different from your eye. There was a lot of stuff to do. I don't think all of it got done in a timely manner. And then the, internal deadlines were set. and then people are like, oh no, we didn't do this thing. If you're a procrastinator, which is like most, I would say a good amount of people, and you slack, and then you get a an assignment or like a deadline, you're like, no. The thing is without deadlines, stuff doesn't happen. At least for me. Okay, just fish. Are we going to get back 2 debuffs for deadly poison? I doubt it. I mean, we should be happy that we have a debuff for deadly poison. Great, Greta Lundra. Because when you think about it, we shouldn't have the debuff cap as high as we have it. Rogue's damage got buffed because we were allowed to put on deadly poison because the debuff cap was really high. The fact that we were able to get 2 of them, well... And not for nothing, but the Rogue's Poison does a good chunk of their damage. So much, though, that in the Rogue class design council, we're sort of like, hey, you made a bunch of things immune to poison again. Rogues kind of need that poison. So we got corrosive poison. Although I think we only got rank 1. So we're supposed to have a second rank, but it didn't happen. But that's in the works. That's for elementals, some undead, mechanical things. I think there's something else I'm forgetting that's immune to poison. But those are kind of a big deal for rogues. It's essentially like just saying, oh, this amount of damage just doesn't happen. So I don't think we're getting 2 stacks of poison back. I mean, making changes on poisons and not being able to use them now is kind of meh. We're not able to use them? Where can we not use poisons? Are you talking about how you can only have 1 poison up on in PvP? Is that happening? That actually shouldn't happen. Because you maybe you want a casting slow and you want like a cripple slow. On bosses, I think you should only have 1 though. I said it to you guys, I've barely played Vrograg at all. So if something's broke with poisons, it is something I haven't looked into. And if you look at the changelog, not the changelog, if you look at the bug tracker, dog, I got something else to do. I can't look at all those. So many of them are repeats too. I tried to remind people, hey, if you see your issue on the bug tracker, just search for it. The only thing I did on Vrograg, because he's an alchemist, is I got the Transmute Elemental Earth and Transmute Elemental Water. Like immediately, I went those because I had a bunch of Core of Earths and Globes of Water laying around. Should be a cold damage poison for Viscidus. There is. It's Frost Oil. It's not a poison, it's just something alchemists make. Frost. By the way, I love this. I love being able to search for Frost Oil right there. See? When applied to a melee weapon, gives a 10% chance of casting Frostbolt at the opponent when it hits, lasts 30 minutes. That's what we got. That's what everyone's got. Except for shamans. They have Frost Tongue. Karen says, is that new? Karen, are you trolling me? I know you've done AQ40. I know you've heard the call-outs from raid leaders that say, hey, Melee, apply your frost oils. I know you know about this. You can't be trolling me that hard. All right, I'm gonna fix this. Hold on. Just go there, all right? You happy? Now I don't keep turning around. Hadjo, yeah, I do know how to get the new transmutes. So, let me see if I can show this off. So, oh, sorry. All right, Transmute Elemental Earth. This one you get from Timbermaw, the Timbermaw Quartermaster. You need friendly, I believe it's friendly. Oh, sorry, why am I doing that? Friendly reputation with them in order to get it. The other one is Transmute Elemental Water. You get that actually right here in Ashara. You go talk to the Hydraxian Waterlord's Quartermaster. If you've ever gotten your douses, it's the same, like right around there's a Quartermaster guy. That's who you use. And I think you need Revered. Fortunately, you don't need like Exalted or something really hard to get, because the Fire one is really annoying to get. It's from Thorium Brotherhood, and I think you need Honored, but if you've done Thorium Brotherhood rep, it's very annoying. Look, Karen, I don't know how that determines which gender of pirate you are. I couldn't tell you. Does anyone have any solid stone? I want to test something out. If you have... I'll give it back, or I'll give you back an Elune stone. Nope, not that. I need I need solid stone. I could also maybe just buy... Thank you. Hold on. I want to test something here. So, the toy tab's awesome, right? Here's like some of my... Like, oh, I could put down the tree. Does this have a cooldown yet? Spell not ready? I don't know. Maybe they disabled it because people are spamming it, but hold on. Oh. Hey, team. Sorry to blow up your spot. So when I logged on Vrograg today, first thing I did was like, oh, I have a solid stone. I'm making a Elune stone. It used to have a day-long cooldown. It don't have a cooldown now. All right, which one to use, little Karen? There it is. I got a surprise for you. All right, does the Christmas tree have a cooldown yet? Yeah, it looks like it does. Okay, that's good. Well, if you're a fan of Elune stones, guess you could get as many as you can get your hands on solid stone. Yeah, one of the things I thought, like, it's like a glitch, but it's funny. If you've noticed some of the gnomish respecking devices or mailboxes, sometimes when you put them down, they make horse whinny noises, which I find to be very funny. Sorry, I'm looking at this chat now. Oh yeah, Mulisa. So that wasn't shamans that they recently fixed. That was specifically Tauren shamans. If you had the Spirit Link ability, it was causing problems, such that when you would log on, you would, if you were a Tauren shaman at max level, it would somehow automatically give you Spirit Link. But it would also spend a talent point to give you Spirit Link. You didn't have a choice. So every Tauren shaman started with 50 talent points. For some reason, you couldn't fix it. They fixed it, which was a fun experience, by the way, because I think I was in some dev chat, and I was like, guys, you took away Tauren Shaman's pride and joy, which was Spirit Link, and then you had to add insult to injury. Now we have to pay a talent tax on it. And I guess I had stepped into a hornet's nest because I think they were already talking about how to fix it. So they did live experiments on Obamsawin to try to fix it, because I think they weren't even sure exactly how the fix would work. So it was funny though. Like, I saw things disappear out of my spell book and then reappear. They got it eventually, but I did do my part to help Tauren Shaman reclaim their glory of having 51 talent points again. My spirit on gear. Yeah, pretty much. I haven't even... So with the Spirit Link fix, we're supposed to have a Tauren racial now too, that's like Totemic Slam or something. I haven't seen that. I don't really care to, but I haven't seen it. It seems like it's much more of a PvP thing, because it gives I think it's like a disorient. I think that's what they had in the announcement. My elemental isn't normally in a position in PvE scenarios to use that very much. I mean, so Maxim, let's be honest. All right, let's be honest players here. Spirit Link was a too strong racial the way it was in 1.17.1. It was. Let's not beat around the bush, okay? That was a racial that gave flat mitigation to whoever you hit it on. So yes, Tauren racials received a nerf, but racials should not be that strong. That was as polarizing, perhaps, as dwarves having Fear Ward. So yes, it was a straight up nerf. It was a deserved nerf, though. I like the fact that that's the capstone for Resto now, because that's a lot of great utility. It's a way that you can help. My neighbor's alarm on his car went off. Sorry. It's a way that now all shamans can give that mitigation out. So I think it's a good change. I think Totemic Slam is... I don't like the flavor of it for Tauren racials. That's actually my beef with it. Is that the reason I like Spirit Link was from a lore perspective. It was very rich. It really connected like a Tauren shaman with their shamanic traditions. So when we didn't get, when we got Totemic Slam, it felt like Tauren celebrating their warrior heritage through shaman. Which, I mean, that's okay, but I would have liked something more spiritual. Yes, beef lol W. Indeed. Quarum says, weird, I still have Spirit Link with no points in Resto. Do you now? Do ya? Does it work? Does Spirit Link work? are you actually a Tauren? So I think the one that functions now is like in the general tab. Like this is just currently with the workaround they have. I think currently it's the one in your general tab. You still have the 1 point locked. What I would suggest doing, Quorum, as always, clear your WDB. If the point is still there after you log off and log back on again, see if it's still there, and then because I thought the problem was fixed, but if it's I would maybe message a GM. If they tell you to make a bug ticket, do that. But I was pretty sure most Tauren Shamans weren't having that issue anymore, like it did get remedied. If it still is on you, that's interesting. It's not supposed to do that. But as always, whenever you see an issue, just log off, delete your WDB, see if it's still there. I think I've been able to fix a lot of issues with that, especially in the first couple days. And there will be another coming, like, little mini patch. I mentioned that, but that should help. Oh, we're all in the pits together. We all have weird stuff happening to our characters. Some more than other. A Hunter nerf is coming, maybe. Smite Priest, maybe. Smite Priest. Marag is a huge fan of Smite Priest. She's also been a big proponent of Smite Priests. So she's been very happy with the changes. Oh, right. I actually did something. I was going to try to see if I could show it off. I didn't. So what happened was my the script I used to scrape data from MarketWatch was very slow because I had to gather a whole month's worth of data. So when I did the last news, I wasn't able to do a MarketWatch. But I'm like, you know what? Why don't I maybe try to... Why is it 25 days? Something screwy here. What's going on? Why is it only showing certain days? Okay, that looks correct. That looks correct. Today's the 9th, right? Okay, so... I'll do the weekly. Sorry, you guys can't see anything I'm doing, but try to see if I have something to show you guys for what's been going on with the markets. No, Quorum, that's good. Listen, yeah, if you're still missing a point after clearing, absolutely. Petition to have that fixed, because missing a talent point, because like that's like your last talent point, right? It matters a lot for different builds. So I hope they can get that fixed. Okay, I think I know what's happened. Okay, I think I figured it out. So I have a batch file that will make a bunch of charts based off the most recent data, but because I did the scan back on Tuesday or Wednesday. It was missing a bunch of days because that's when I last did my scan. So let me see if I can get it more. Ugh. Well, at least it's updating. That might take a while. In fact, I'm probably just going to close out of that. Rest assured, though, crazy things happen with the market. I'm sure all of you have seen that. And it does look like fishing here seems normal for now. I'm thinking of maybe changing venue and going to the deeper parts of Ashara, because those have a slightly different fishing table. We'll see if those work. Because we're still testing. We're still out here testing. The only nice part about this is that I don't have to use a lure for this. Let's see. Maxim Cirque says, I mean, yeah, I'd appreciate a nerf if they got another racial, even if it's just RP flavor. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the Tauren racial? I don't know how strong that is in Battlegrounds. I think one of my last streams, I ended it by going to a Battleground with Shibiji. Have you seen as bad of a PvPer as me? Have you? It was actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. It was so bad it was funny. Fishing on Gilneas doesn't work. I believe you. Hadjo says there's always worse. That's true. And I think I got some of them. Maybe I could do Battlegrounds on Obamsawin. I think she still has double-digit honorable kills. That's how little Battlegrounds I've done with Obamsawin. Like I just can't be bothered. But I've heard a lot of dooming about Shaman in PvP because of the Electrify change. So maybe I should just take that on the chin. The tier 3 elemental set though, as far as I did like a lot of testing on that, it seems like a total PvP set now. Is it strengthens your shocks a bunch? And it's like, if it strengthened your shocks enough to be worth it in PvE, maybe I could conceive using it, but I tried it in Axe, it wasn't good. It wasn't good enough, I'll say, for me to warrant using it. Well, yeah, Hadjo, that's much of what I've heard, right? So, although I am speaking a little bit out of school when talking about PvP, I am willing to at least say that, so Hadjo's point is that they nerfed Shaman's burst potential in PvP, and then made Arcane Mage and Smite Priest. And no, I don't even see that as a complaint. I think that's actually a good observation. Because I've actually heard it from other people. So Priest is a whole separate issue, right? Priests are super strong in Battlegrounds. And now they have another way to be super strong. I think that's more concerning. Mages always had strong burst potential. They always had Palm Pyro as an option they could do. Right? Now, I think the difference, at least to me, is that with mages, they have strong burst potential, and then that's like the end of the sentence. Like, they can maybe polymorph. But they don't have a way to heal themselves, and they're wearing cloth. Shamans and paladins, where some of the heaviest armor in the game, have access to shields and had really good burst. Oh, you guys, there's a Mandalore in the background. You guys see that? Right here, check it out. Hey, buddy. I think he saw a bird in the window. You want to come up? Yeah, maybe I have a treat. I do. I actually, hold on, let me see. Do I have a treat? Okay, yep, you call. All right, I'm actually out of treats. That's on me. What I'm more excited about, though, as far as Smite Priest is concerned, is that the old way of doing business was you went discipline to get power infusion, and then you were like a slightly worse healer. And they took that concept of power infusion and made a whole playstyle around it. I would actually say Smite Priest is probably the most Turtle WoW thing, because there's no version of Smite Priest that exists like that anywhere in any form of retail. There's like a little bit of it maybe in TBC with the you get an instant smite, but in TBC you could do that off of heals, and it costs no mana. On Turtle WoW, my understanding is that it only works off of damaging abilities. It's instant, and it just has a reduced mana cost. So even that's different. But I'm excited for when I see like a new play style or something like that come out, because a Smite Priest actually feels like its own thing. A caster whose part of what they do is they actually hurt allies a little bit. They make them stronger. And it actually plays into the conceit of a discipline priest, right? You have like a tutor who's teaching you and is like a stern master. It's actually really cool. So I'm down for that. If it needs to be tuned, that's whatever. I will say, yesterday I did BWL and Molten Core with Shibiji. It felt like things were dying a lot quicker. Because they were. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Hajo, because I know you're a longtime priest enjoyer. So yeah, I think it's great. The funny thing is that like priests now have 3 really good options for battlegrounds. Like every spec of theirs is like a good option. Their healing has good options. Their smite has good options, and their shadow, of course, is really good options for battlegrounds. I think there's certain classes that like there's just some specs where it's like, nah, you don't do that for battleground, even now, right? Like I'm sure you can do fire as a mage in battleground, but it's not as defensive as Frost or as insane as Arcane is now. Yeah, Nazi. Actually, I think that's one of the reasons why Vita, the speedrun archiver, was one of the reasons why he reset everything, because he's like, yeah, this stuff's gonna be weird. We're not gonna have the same records. Buckethead says they were a disc priest before it was cool. Kathia, hello. I see you just dropped by. All right, I'm gonna finish up this cast, and then we're gonna go to the deeper waters. I want to check out the fish over there, see if they've been altered or changed. Hello, Adrian. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so my catch here. Where is it? Can I just? No, this one. Checking the percentage. Yeah, this is about accurate. Can I reset? I don't know if it'll let me. I can with an RL, I think. All right, we're gonna head out towards. There's usually a good spot right here. We're gonna go for a little swim. By the way, I think there's a new ring that gives swim speed. By the way, for any jewel crafters out there, if it's bind on equip, you know, maybe I would never ask for gold, but if you got a swim ring you don't want, imagine. I'll get it eventually, I'm sure. Actually, I don't even have my swim gear in my bag. Oh, that's shame on me. Yeah, I think everyone wants one. Wait, oh geez, hold on. Fishing Buddy makes it so that right click is just fishing. All right. Let's get our. Sorry, I need my deep treaders. Okay. I need my Ice Pearl of Kanakun, Rethris Tide Crest. There's one thing I'm missing. It's Azure Belt. There it is. All right. Put this away. Get my swim gear on. Okay. Oh, Garthul, hey, what's up? Garthul can well, Garthul's walking, but if you're a Tauren shaman, there's no quicker way. Nazi, you aggroed 2 GMs? Yes. I don't know. What did you do? First off, let me be abundantly clear. Do not try to aggravate the GMs. They are absolute saints half the time, okay? Do not do something to aggravate them. However, I would love to know what you did. I am not promoting any level of harassment of GMs. Oh, you opened a ticket and made it on top of Blackrock Mountain? You can make it there. I've actually been there. There's some... What do you call it? There's some griffins you could take to get to the top of Blackrock Mountain. Oh, with the new speed... Yeah, I was able to get there. I think you can get there with just 15% swim. Yep, that's right. Exactly, Nazi. The GMs don't get mad if you're exploring. They get mad if they need to rescue you. That's when they get mad. They're like, okay, you're exploring and now it's our problem. That's the only time they get upset. They're like, dude, you have a Hearthstone. They needed to rescue me. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're stuck in an animation where you're falling, you can't use Hearthstone, and Unstuck's not going to save you. So those are times when you need to do it. Mark Antius knows about this. I've done it with Shibiji too. I was a cat stuck on the mountain. All right, hold on. I'll check it out. Wait, did you send me? Where did you send me the picture? One new mention. Blackmoon Lair. That's not it. I don't see it. If you did send it to me, I don't see it. There's our little fishing platform right there. Never give away your secrets. Never give away your secrets. This Nazi's telling this story. Vacuum immediately said, "All right, Naughty, how did you do it?" Yeah. If you want, you can just DM it to me on Discord, and I'll pull it up. If you have a good screenshot. Diego, I'm coming to you. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry for disrupting your fishing. We like the, I personally like this as a little fishing spot. It's nice. It's just like a little platform. Let's see here. Will I have enough fishing to do this? Let me get back in my normal gear here. Alright, with the fishing rod, let's check my skills. Oops, sorry, skills. I'm at 335. I have the flesh-eating worms, is that right? Yeah, and those give me 75. So I would be up to 410. I think 420 is the cap. I could try this and see if it works. If not, I might have to get a fishing boat. That's okay though. Oh, you're okay, Diego. I try to check messages on time, but it doesn't always work. Also, I love when Ashara has like orange everything. I'm checking out Discord here. Message requests. Okay, okay. Oh, I see it. Hold on. Take it the... Oh, that wasn't a... Oh, someone coming out of the water. That was my bobber. Oh, I love this. Thank you for sharing that. I'll show that on stream. That's awesome. Did we catch something? Oh, right. We got one successful cache. It does look like this updated. I don't know why it's saying I've caught other stuff here. I haven't. Which is weird. Was that me? That was. Alright, let me actually get to OBS and bring it up. What's this picture? Oh, it's Sub-Rogue. Another drawing by Riddle. If anyone wants to know what a Sub-Rogue looks like, that's what they look like. Finishing this cast. Okay, we'll get another one going. All right, let's switch this picture. That's our good friend here, Nazi, on the very peak of Black Rock Mountain, being visited by two GMs for their crime of getting stuck on top of a mountain. Thanks for sharing that. Well done. Well done. You would have made Mark Antius proud. You should never think, should I? Always think, how can I? Thank you, Nazi. The pic under is of chat. I died when they typed. Yeah, it's okay. It's hard to catch those moments, right? Oh, so I told you guys that I'm working on making like a brief rundown tutorial video guide thing for the launcher, right? So obviously I can't do that without access to the launcher. So I have a separate installation of Turtle WoW where I was using the launcher. I could actually play the game with it. It doesn't have like everything, and sometimes it would break certain things because of the difference in version. However, I discovered something that drove me up a wall, and I want to see if is it just me who like is driven nuts by this kind of stuff, or if other people would get annoyed by this. Let me show you what I mean. Oh, hold on. I messed up something. Of course I messed it up. All right. mages. Are you... Okay, I will make this bigger. Enough to repeat that, yes. Okay. I was on Vrograg and I was trying to respec. Does anyone see it? Hello, Nighty Wow. Can anyone guess what might have driven me nuts about this? Nope, it's not ass. That's always been part of assassination. Gildark, yes, that is exactly what it is. Whatever they did, it might be fixed, all right? But I saw this, and I'm like, what did you guys do? I cannot handle this. Assassination needs to be on the left. It's alphabetical, and it's never been in a different spot. And I was losing my mind. Okay, hold on. And there's one other one. Let's see if I can change that. That was wrong order 1. Here's wrong order 2. Okay. Kind of. How does this picture make you feel? I was losing my mind. Like, you can't just do this. It's supposed to be alphabetical. Arcane's on the left. Yeah. Okay. So it's not just me. Okay. Good. I'll timestamp it and let and let devs know, like, you cannot change the order on those. You cannot. Oh geez. Where did my camera go? I've had that problem every now and then. Exactly, Lizzie Babs. I don't know. Those are the two classes I saw it on. I think on Shaman it was fine. So I actually don't know what they did. I think it's going to be fixed though, but... Well, the other thing that it messes with, right? If you're sharing with someone like, hey, like, what build are you? And you'd be like, oh, like, I'm 16, 8, you know, whatever the remainder number is, right? It's like, that would also change the order of the numbers. Like, what if it's different client to client? Oh my god, I would lose my mind. So, if you see that, make sure to let the team know. If after the little mini patch that's in, listen, you can break whatever class you want, but you cannot do that. We riot if they do that. That's vanilla minus. So far, looks like my catch rates are pretty normal so far. I'm getting a lot of Dark Claw. I don't think I've had any. I might have had one miscatch. Oh, there's another one right there. All right, so I think I do need like slightly better fishing. Yeah, I'm at 410. I think you need 420. Nazi, let me ask you a question. How do you get the Arcanite Rod? I know the answer. You know the answer. When are fishing tournaments held? I ain't getting up that early on a Sunday. I'm American East Coast. No shot. And I'm not doing it to then lose. You see what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. A very nice person enchanted my rod with the Arcanite line, but I cannot get the Arcanite rod or the fishing hat or whatever. I can't. They gotta change. They gotta rotate the time. I will be crushed if I wake up at like 3 a.m. on a Sunday to then lose a fishing tournament. Especially with how many people are on the server, do you think I'll win? I'm not like bad at fishing, but fishing doesn't require a lot of skill. It requires patience. The fishing tourney does actually require like a little bit of skill. Like you need like good ways to move around and find stuff and plan out. But yeah, I wouldn't. You won't catch me waking up early on a Sunday to be sweaty over a fishing tournament. Even I have my limits. I mean, I'm in a good position because I'm East Coast, right? I think for West Coast, well, actually, West Coast people could maybe just stay up super late and maybe try it. Nazi, the rod doesn't make the fisher. Think about that. It's about the passion. Also, if I had the Arcanite rod, I would never have a need for a fishing boat. And I really like fishing boats. So there. I could I bet you it's off cooldown. Let me see if I can actually make one. What's going on here? All right. Okay. Well, I have the oil. I have some of the copper bolts. I would need to send myself wood. Thank you, Rinlonge, for the follow. Let's see. No. What do we got? Is there even enough simple wood? Yeah, I mean, I could do it. All right. What about copper? It's a handful of copper bolts. Full of copper bolts. Yeah, I could probably swing it. Yeah, no, that's what I'm about to do. Wow, copper bolts are actually pretty expensive. See, this is like a normal price right here. I need 10. I have 2, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, stop scanning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. That's over 10. Simple wood. I mean, someone's hustling ahead of you. Leaving simple wood on the auction house, I respect the grind. Come on, let me buy it. Oh, there we go. All right, we got 10 coming in. And I have the fish oil. Oh, the name of the ring is... Oh, and it's not unique? Oh, hold on. It's Ocean's... Is it with Ocean's Gaze? Is it like that? No. Ocean's Gaze? Oops. Oops. I guess I just got plus 30 swim speed just like that. Cass, I swear, if you just fleeced me... Thank you for letting me know, though. Let's see. Ocean's Gaze. Yeah, that's actually not that expensive. Rough Mithril Ring. 3 Aquamarine, 3 Swim Speed Potions, 3 Heavy Gridded Paper. People had them up in the auction house. They were a little pricey, right? But, I mean, can you put a price on speed? Oh, wait, is that... Karen... Hold on. I want to use your mailbox. Thank you. Well, well, well. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. I mean, all right. How strong is it really, though? Let me just try. Let me try. Do they all stack? That's the real question. Binds when equipped. All right. Binds when equipped. I mean, I gotta try, right? Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Pay attention to the speed. Will it get lower if I take 1 ring off? I think it might have actually made a small... Did it, though? Hold on. Sorry if I'm making anyone sick. Yeah, it actually did affect it. If you have the chest from Bloodsail and you're a druid, you outspeed epic mounts. Yes. I mean, think about it though, like water in like the old world, like rivers, used to be like the old highways. And if you're a druid and you can swim, I love the fact that I have all those now. All right, we're on survival, and I was going to. Did the wood not come in? Oh, I only bought 10. Yeep. That's on me. That's on me. What am I doing? Sorry, I gotta be in your group again. All right, all set. Yeah, I can make a fishing boat. Trolling and Stormwind. Ooh. Uncatchable. Yeah, you kind of would be, wouldn't you? I mean, it's not hard to catch someone in the water in Stormwind. Like, if you know they're in the water, you have one person on one side and one person on the other side. Because it's a linear path. Like, there's not, like, you can't keep scattering. You would be, it would be very hard to catch you, though. I will say that. All right. Hold on. Going to drop anchor here. Hold on. I'm gonna get as high up as I can. Wait, you need to be in a body of water surface? What? Game, what do you think I'm doing? Did it... What happened? Hold on. Hello? Hold on. Let's do a little reload. Let's do a little reload. See if that fixes it. Okay. Yeah, that fixed it. The Vrograg special, baby. Look at this bad boy. She's got more water than fish. No, cast this way, Vrograg. Now that should put my fishing up to very high. Where is it? Where is fishing? 460? Yeah. Nothing shall escape my fishing gaze. There we go. Now we're talking. No missed catches for me. Quarum, how's it going? Let me show the people if I think it'll show it here, right? Oh, did I miss a cast? I might have. Ooh, good. I didn't want to miss a stone scale. All right, let me see if I can. So, ooh, you got a bloodlust build. Very nice. I don't think it shows it here well, but I believe you. I hope they get that fixed. Where is the best place to level fishing? I'm stuck around 120 and barely getting skill ups. It starts slowing down first off because like when you first start fishing, it. What do you mean my fish got away? Did you see my fishing skill? If you're around 120, I think at that point you're like in the cities, so like Orgrimmar, Undercity, Stormwind. I think you do that until 150, and then you have to go to some of the mid-level areas. How is my fish getting away? What is going on? Yeah, unfortunately they changed the fishing boats such that you don't get skill. You don't share the skill. Only the person who puts it down now does. Which I think is kind of a shame considering how annoying it is to make. It has a 2-hour-long cooldown. Like, guys, just let me share the skill. It's okay. We're not breaking much here. We're fishing. We're in a stationary location. What is going on? Do you see how many casts I've missed? Like, I've definitely clicked after the bobber. That's been 3 casts I've missed since getting... Oh no, maybe my skill's too high. I guess Nazi. Alright. I'm as the kids say, I'm locking in. The second that bobber, right click. See, that's the thing. It's like, was it a skill issue? Or did the team break something with fishing? Okay, you saw that one, right? You saw that one. What is going on? It's not even like a dead loot window. It's just saying your fish got away. How is that possible? The only thing I could do to buff my fishing skill more is have an Elementium rod fishing thing. I could have my fishing gloves on for 2 additional fishing skill. I'm not missing anything. Something is uncatchable out here, which doesn't seem right. Loch Ness is that true? I thought they might have fixed that, but I know there are certain spots where it does level or doesn't. They've broken and rebuilt fishing so many times. It's hard. Come on. I'm getting more fish got away now than I did before I had the fishing boat. Oh, hold on. Guys, this is on me. My lure ran out. This is why I do testing. I'm so dumb. I think you'll find I'll be catching stuff again. Fixed. Yeah, grilled squid's good. I mean, it competes now if people know about this sweet mountain cherry, but it sells. I haven't been able to prove it. Like, I would need like a team of like 20 fishers in like rotations around the clock. Because I'm pretty sure fishing tables change based on the hour you're fishing. I just can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure. There's so many variables though. The only thing you can do is like fish in the exact same spot at like every 6 hours and then show different loot tables. And even then you have to adjust for like degrees of randomness that could just happen. Well, yes, so let me be clear. There are fish like Nightfin and Sunscale that will always change, but I mean like the overall table. Like the whole table will change hour to hour, I think. So, people might remember in Hyjal you could catch Essence of Water, Elemental Water, and Globes of Water. And then sometimes you, like during the end of the last patch, like it was very strange. At times you would catch it a lot, and at other times, like barely at all. Or sorry, even at all. I mean, I would be down Gildark, but it's stressful to like run stuff, to host stuff. What I need to do is I need to host another TMOG competition, clearly. That's what the people want. I just have to wait for people to... I have to wait for the patch to calm down a little bit. Could you imagine you get a really good TMOG? You get ready. You get a whole outfit, and then like a key piece of it just breaks. I would feel so bad. How many fishing holes in Hyjal? I've only hit the double yield pond at Emerald. You can get it under the cave in the bark skin area, and in the Circle of Power, that little monument in the middle of like it's like a pond island. It's really small. Those are the 3 spots you can fish. Class change wise, patch is just bad for most classes at least. J-Moss, if you want to qualify that, I'd be willing to hear out what you have to say. I don't even necessarily... I don't know what you're saying though. and I say same thing to Nazi. Like, you know, if you think the patch slaps, tell me why. You know? It's, there's a lot in it, you know? So I think it can be really reductive to just be like, it's bad. It's like, what about it? Stuff in Nax died so fast last night, it felt like world buffs. You can see why one of the reasons why you need to get rid of world buffs is it's hard to balance around them. Okay, thank you, Nazi. Nazi likes the different takes, the different angles classes are able to take, it would seem. Gildark says, I'm finally beating Fury Warriors and DPS feels great. Yeah, I think some of the changes required people to rethink how they want to play and what they want to prioritize. For instance, for Albomso and Elemental, I was doing a lot of testing. I actually found that I could do pretty close to normal, like regular elemental damage if I actually wove in Storm Strike. Just Storm Strike, by the way. And I was actually experimenting with that build. It's actually good because it gives you some flexibility, because you can have Empowered Shields to give you mana back, which is... The mana situation didn't solve itself, by the way. It's not fixed. Elemental Shaman will still struggle with mana. You'll struggle slightly less, though. Yeah, I mean, I've heard some... Well, Cass, I think part of the problem is the stuff that's meant to fix a lot of enhancement Shaman, some of it isn't working for DPS or needs tuning still. So at least with enhancement, my understanding is that in the internal testing, they were saying it was going way too high and they actually had to tune it down. It's easier to slowly tune something back up than to put it on full blast. So I think they put the limiter on and they're going to slowly take it off. My cat druid still can't throw grenades. I mean, were we promised grenades? I thought we were promised potions, which was really the thing that druids wanted, at least the bear tanks. Okay. But potions work, right? Because that's the one that I think is most impactful. I never have to sweat nervously on main tanking Chromagus. Yeah? Yeah, it's tense. I mean, like, Nax geared bears at this point, like, if you're best in slot for bears, you're probably pretty close to the armor cap anyway, but not everyone gets to be those. I think what I like most is that a lot of these changes that have come in is they've done a lot for like leveling. There's been stuff that's been added at lower levels. Like before, like Water Shield, you only got at like level 58. Now there's lower levels of it, so you can that can help shamans as they level up. That can also teach new players like how to use them when they're valuable, that kind of stuff. Gildrake says, how are you going to throw grenades with those paws? I mean, we could say the same thing for potions, right? Like, how are you going to open up the potion? My belief is that the bears and cats, they just eat the potions. They just take a little damage, they just eat it. Like, whatever. It's just glass. I'm a bear. I could probably eat glass. Hold on, wait. If a whale can do it, so can a bear. Want to hop on to see the animation? Oh yeah, what is the animation for bears drinking? I'm kind of curious now. Does it like put like a little potion in your paw? I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's so cute. I think there's been a couple sound issues. I know my troll Shibiji, when she mines, it doesn't make noise anymore. Anything that can equip a weapon has a potion animation. Okay. Did you know that if you're a cat model and you go to mine, a little pickaxe will appear in your paw? It's one of the cutest things I've ever seen. That was like on a ZG where something got borked. like real bad. I think Hakar was Hakar ignored the fact that we had killed all the priests and he was just mega buffed after a reset. And we asked him to fix it. We asked the GMs to fix it. What was that noise? Karen, what hurt you? Oh, Karen was drowning. Yeah, don't do that. Where is your water breathing stuff, Karen? I mean, there's also if you have engineering, you can have the helmet. The helmet works. Oh, my lure ran out again. I don't want to embarrass myself. Gnome is missing Gnomer loots. Shake my head. Don't be mean. You think Karen wants to be on the warrior? Every time Karen gets on the gnome, she gets sad. on the gnome warlock. Please help me. What happened? Along with 4 sets of consumables. Oh, and I have 5 or 6 sets in the bank. Yeah, I mean, the toy tab helped that a little bit. My only proposal I've given to the team to help bag slots is that if you have a full tier set, I said there should be an activation that will take the tier set and then condense it down to one item. I don't know if they have the technology for that. We might be waiting till Turtle 2.0 for bag slot justice. Sadly. Karen, I have 2 different FR sets, AR sets, NR sets, frost resist. Also, what do you need frost resist for? Let's be honest. You need a couple pieces. At max. You don't really need frost resist on this server. Saf's aura doesn't hit nearly as hard. And probably with... Not for nothing. Also, the groups you're running with, they got healers that can take care of you. You don't need a frost resist set. Fire resist is different if you're doing tanking, certainly. And if you want to parse on fire maw. Okay, if you're doing viscous, you might want a nature resist set. I feel that. But frost resist? I don't know about that. Nord T stacking was a lifesaver. Yes, but how do you feel about the nerf they gave to T? I actually agree with it. Even though I still play one of the most mana-hungry classes, I actually agree with it. And they finally made the tea with sugar stack as well. Or do something different. I think that they fixed something with it. Cassis, tea still OP even with nerf. I just drink it more liberally now. Yeah, if you're in a position where you just drink it whenever you need it and you're not drinking it off cooldown, sure. The really mana-hungry specs would drink it off cooldown. But the times in which you need to do that they're becoming less and less. So... Greta Londra asks, about poisons, do we also share only one deadly debuff per boss? Or does I thought that rogues get one deadly poison debuff. You can have it on both weapons and that will just let it stack quicker. I think once upon a time they were stacking separately. And they fixed that, but I didn't think they did that with this patch. I thought that was like earlier. Greta, don't be so mean. Listen, I don't play Rogue as much anymore. Someone in Discord saying it's just one per boss. That's crazy. Yeah, if it's true, yeah, that. Every enemy. So if you have different poisons, you should get different debuff slots. If you have one deadly, I thought it was supposed to stack. The advantage, of course, is that you can keep stacks up. And they probably also did that because of assassination and their poison stuff. Yeah, Zorg. That was an interesting story. Zorg's bringing up the enchanted gemstone oil. If you are a gem crafter, you probably have been made aware that this is a high-end item that you need for certain things. You can learn it, but it won't appear anywhere, and you can't make it. Now, here's where the story gets interesting. The team said, "Hey, we're gonna fix this." They said with a certain one of the recent resets they had to fix stuff is, okay, we fixed it, but it wasn't working again. However, some people in the community actually looked and saw with their, they were going all hacker man, and they saw where the actual item was, like in the code, and they made a modification, which this is doing mods to do gameplay stuff is already kind of like a little gray. I feel like this was a little bit different. Ooh, a 53-pound grouper. Let's go. Sorry. So they someone figured out how to essentially hack the client to enable what the team said they enabled. So enchanted gemstone oil started appearing on the auction house, but almost no one knew how to get it. I don't know what the current state is with enchanted gemstone oil. I don't know if it's still disabled and not working. But I'd love to know what you guys think about that. Because I feel like if the team says, hey, we're fixing it, we're aware of it, this next reset, we're going to fix it. Okay. And then if it still doesn't work, how do you guys feel about someone from the community hacking the client to actually do the fix? The reason I don't like it is that it's not really an even playing field, because only some people have that hack. So for that reason, I don't like it. But another part of me actually loves that, because that means someone's like, okay, fine, I'm done waiting. I'm just going to do it myself. So, yeah, it's interesting. One of the people who has developed the hack was told by Jam it was fine. Yeah. Well, you have to think, Cass, like, if you're the team in that situation, what ground do you have to stand on at that point? It's like, you guys said you were going to fix it. You didn't. So, I mean, that's one of the few times where you gotta, like, I can understand team members being like, yeah, run with it, it's fine. We'll have it fixed soon. Like, if that's actually the attitude, I'm more okay with it. But, I bet you it's something they're not happy about, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go through and find every single person who's put that on? Like, you can't really ban them for something that you said you would fix. You could, but it's kind of a bad look. So, like, it's sort of a situation where there's, like, real no winners, right? Anyway, that's why I think it's fascinating, because it's one of those weird, like, ethical things where it's like, I don't think the word of a single GM is law. The player should have been told, let me ask higher ups first. I get to see some of those backroom things, so sometimes there's only a higher up available. Sometimes there isn't a higher up available. Sometimes the person is the higher up who is available, and you got to make a decision there. Because the turtle team's big, but not big in every single way you might think. So when stuff like that happens, there might not be someone with a good answer. And then just right, but so let's say you purge the auction houses of it. Okay. Are you also going to remove all the items? And the amount of time that it takes to do that versus people actually having the item and being able to do the profession that they've invested a bunch of time in. I'm literally just doing little devil's advocate stuff here. I don't even know how I feel about it. It feels weird is probably where I come down on. I'm like, I don't really know how to feel about it. But I do know it's tough as a GM when stuff like that happens. Like, what do you do? Riddle says, my cat wants my potato chip. That's a very insightful. I hadn't actually thought about that, Riddle. That's a really good point. We haven't really considered how cats factor into this and their diet of potato chips. Hey, John. How's it going? It's certainly something that's possible. I don't think it would be worth the effort. Really, it's an issue of overpromising. Yeah, this is fixed and it's not. Yeah. I think that's that really is the crux of the issue. The team saying they're going to do something and it not happening is it happens. I think the best thing the community can do is try to hold them accountable without being asses about it. Because people make mistakes, people say things they're not supposed to. It's difficult, and the turtle team does have communication issues. So as long as you keep things good-spirited, I think you'll be fine. When I find an exploit or something, I usually let a team member know. Like, hey, here's this thing. I don't know if you guys consider this an exploit. I think it is, right? And then I let them act however. And I also realize that maybe based on the person I reported to, it could also change. But fortunately, like when I find stuff now, I can, with my journalistic privilege, I can let more than one person know when I find stuff. Riddle says, I direct my complaints as drawing memes. I think we can all learn something from Riddle here, guys. Because Riddle, you and I are not so different. I also direct my complaints through journalism. I try to be as neutral and fair as possible. When I see something that doesn't make sense or needs to be called out, I will. I try to listen to people on both sides. I try to do the best that I can, and I try to eliminate whatever bias I have. It's not perfect, but I feel like when I have a complaint or some sort of critique for the team, because I treat them with respect and I try to be as fair as possible, they're more likely to listen to me. So that helps. Yeah, Diego, I think that's a valid take on it as well. Diego says, communication issue. Someone thought to repair something that was declared broken, not necessarily trying to take advantage on other players. That's my point of view. Yeah. I would fully believe that if there wasn't like enchanted gemstone oil on the auction house for 100 gold. Someone was trying to take advantage. But yes, like overall, yeah, I think that's okay too. Yeah. Yeah, John. I mean, and John, I know you've been around for a while. Like, you and I have been through this. Other vets have been through it. It's kind of what happens is that the team gets around to fixing their problems. As a nice palate cleanser, remember, this is a free-to-play server. So, always try to keep that whenever I want to go at the team for something. That's like one of the first things I have to whisper. So I'm like, okay, it's a free-to-play server. It's okay. All right, and then I go in. But always have that in the back of your mind. Cleaning cloth, return to my survival. Cleaning cloth is like the boogeyman, I think, to the devs. Is that thing has been broken so many different ways. Anytime they see it pop up, they're like, not again. Not again. Who is that? Echitawa? I don't know why you're thanking them. Oh, is that's the new travel form. I don't know if everyone's seen it. Here, let me get a little close up here. Right, come over here. Come over here. We'll take a look at it. This is so Druid's got a it's essentially like their class mount quest, but it's a travel form. This is what it looks like. Yeah, pretty nice, right? I think it's cool. If you have the glyph of the stag, you can make it act normal, actually. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, cool. Okay. So that's a glyph, right? And then the white one is the mount itself. Oh, good. Okay. I love when players make solutions like that. Like, oh, if you do this, it'll work. That's part of the working together. Okay, still got my fishing good. It's just par for the course. Sorry, I see cast. It's par for the course for turtle. There's been so many issues, but I'm still here at the end of. Yeah, exactly. And it's always it's a double-edged blade because some bugs are good and some are bad and annoying and some are good. That's one of the things that I struggle with was when I find a bug that like helps me or my character what I'm doing, it is so difficult to still say something. I hate it. I really like, The team doesn't like that though. They don't want to be told just the things that break. They want to be told the things that break that are also good for your character. You should always report bugs though. You should. Riddle says, I've been trying to mailbox fly. You can summon them over and over. Yes. Let me see if I can show that off. Who wants to go flying? Okay, here's one. You gotta hop on a mailbox. Oh, RP walk. Thank you, good call. Oh, okay, is that the angle? Yep. I almost had it. Oh, I got it. Oh, I had it for a second. It's gone again. Okay. Cow is OP, of course. All right. Do another one. Here comes the challenge jump. Oh, I did make it. But yeah, if you're clever enough, you can definitely parkour your way to places you should not be with just repeatedly summoning mailboxes. I showed off a I think the team knows about it, but I did show off an exploit If you like Elune stones, there's no cooldown on your Lantern of Elune right now. Go buy some solid stone and make yourself a bunch. The way I do the jump into forward, but I play cow. Right, yeah, every model's a tiny bit different. Want to hit it at the flat angle of the male as the geometry is not symmetrical. Yeah. Reminds me on Telebim when they used to build respec goblin brainwashing machine towers into the sky. And the team's like, hey, they keep doing, we should maybe stop them. I was like, let them. What are they gonna do, have too much fun? And then we have pictures like, oh, is it this one? No, is it gone? No, not that one. Anyway, what the heck is this? How did I do that? Okay, it's gone. But then sometimes you get stuck in places and GMs have to rescue you, so maybe we don't do that. Good for PvP. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. If I feel like that's safe spotting, no? I don't want to summon the ghost of Gnome Stabber by mentioning safe spotting, but if you use a tower of mailboxes to get to a spot where you can't be attacked, I'm assuming that's safe spotting. I mean, you could still be ranged attacked, right? You can't move. It'd probably be better for certain classes, like can you imagine just a mage who's just like, I don't know, 3 mailboxes above everything? Just raining death down. I could imagine, let's say you are doing Arathi Basin, probably my favorite battleground, and you're trying to hold an area. So you're guarding the flag, and you just use a couple mailboxes to get above where a rogue could sneak attack you, or a druid cat. Yeah, that I think would be cheating, right? Not much difference. Warriors can't make it to mages anyway. Warriors can make it to when I play mage, but that's because I'm bad. But good point. I haven't got a single golden pearl. I thought maybe I'd get a golden pearl today. It's not the case. I am curious to know if anyone does Battlegrounds. How's it been? Has there been a big shakeup? Has the whining been legendary? In an 8-hour fishing in Nord, I only got 1 golden pearl a time. Really? I think I've had better luck. I think usually when I don't try for golden pearls. It's not wise, but sometimes I'll just kill the Nagas on the beach over there. You get a good amount of clams that way. Marcantius, hello! Good to see you, friend. Oh, I see. You're an evil twin right now. Thank you for coming down from Winterspring. You must be all sorts of excited. I see you got the swim rings. Let me see if I can. I want to check out your gear here. You get that? Okay. And let's inspect. Tide Crest, Ice Pearl, Azure. You don't have the swim rings? Hold on. Let me. You should grab some of these. I'm glad druids can swim faster than mount speed. Seeing as Tauren Shaman could go almost mount speed on water. Yeah, Riddle, it's true. Stone scale is just really valuable, so. making our guild jewel crafter craft those. They're not that expensive to craft. Someone linked the recipe. They don't require a lot of materials that are super expensive. I don't think it's like a mithril level. So, been grinding gold for ancient war techs. Got axes onto maces now. Oh yeah, how's the weapon skill stuff been? I know for some people who are like trying to rush it, it got really bad. Like, but I've heard different things about it. Cass says, I think devs should add shield oils, like weapon oils, but for shields. Let us use lightning nails to give plus nature damage on... Cass, I would be with you if there was a good casting offhand that wasn't beaten out by a staff. I think if you had offhand oils, it would have to specifically be offhand oils for a number of reasons, but I think that's a good idea. Gildark said, paid someone 400 gold on patch day for a text. Probably should have waited. Yes. Texts are down to 225 now. Quicker to grind the gold, though. Yep. Turtle WoW is Paladin server, so yes. No, that's not how that works. Shamans exist. We're real people. Echitawa says, I am genuinely curious to see here what the noise set sounds look like on stream because it tanks my frames per second down to like 2 to spam it. To spam what? I appreciate your holding back on murdering. Generally, we fish in peace. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, Argent Dawn, okay. Doesn't sound great. Raukangren, the second I become a serious streamer, I'll get those rewards in there. Probably the content creation wise, what I've been focusing on most is I'm getting that tutorial out for the launcher to help the community. Has everyone seen more of the class guides? Not guides, the little class highlights. I made 8 of them in a week. My brain was melting by the end. I just hope someone's gotten value out of them. The gnome one. Well, there's only a couple times I've used gnomes in those. Was it for the warlock? Hey, thanks Brack. I appreciate that. They're hilarious. Basically, comments. So many salty doomers. Really? Do you guys want to do a guilty pleasure thing and look at the comments? I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, the only one, by the way, when you see it, the only one I didn't like fully do was Druid. Another person edited that together. I put like a couple things on it, but okay, let me see if I can. I have to actually get a good link for this. Let's see, has it been out in media content? Yeah. Okay, let me just copy that link. what is this? Show chat replay. I don't want chat replay. I want to see the regular. Is this only for the live? Is that what they did? Did they? Yeah, I only see live chat replay. Is that what you guys were looking at? Because they don't have normal comments enabled, it looks like. You know, oops. Nope, we'll go back there. Let's go to here. I don't... What happened? They do on Warrior. Your window's weird. I know my window's weird. That's because I have it at a smaller size. Alright, let me try... And see, these are under videos. They're not under... They don't even have a live tab. Yeah, I literally, they have no comments. At least I can't see them. Okay. Maybe they disabled it or something. Your guess is as good as mine. Your YouTube is borked, Frog? Well, it's probably because I'm streaming right now. That might be part of it. My stuff is borked. Okay, well, hold on, let me try something. Yeah, something is borked. I don't know why. Specific, because I'm actually trying on my alternate Gmail accounts, and I actually cannot see anything. It only says the show, and I'm trying on a different browser too, so yeah, I'll have to look into that later then, I guess. I use Brave, which is like a Chrome extension. I also have I have a Chrome laying around. I have Firefox I use occasionally as well. 20% SL in no resilience gear meta is crazy. What does that mean? SL? Slippery. It means slippery, right? Guys, it means slippery. I know about PvP, obviously. We are currently at 79.53. I forgot to update this. Oh. Soul Link in no resilience gear meta is crazy. This isn't TBC. So, oh, okay. They killed my Demonology Warlock with this patch. It was a mistake to overhaul so much in one patch. The patch feels like a general downgrade for Warlocks. That's a lot of what I've been hearing. Which, to be honest, was actually by design. I was on the Mage class council, and I wanted to make sure that Warlocks were destroyed. And it seems like I got my way. Good news, everyone. We don't have to worry about Warlocks. So when is LFT going to work again? I will say that's probably one of their highest priority things. And the reason I say that is because it's not just the EU community that really likes and uses LFT. It's actually their Chinese community really likes that too. So I am pretty sure that's high up there. I don't know when they're going to fix it. I don't even know what's broken with it, but I know I've seen their comments that that's probably one of their highest priorities to get rectified. Sucks that with the new dungeon editions, I can't use it to group. Yeah, exactly. It picked a bad time to not be usable. Marcantius already trying to master the mailbox while it's still available. I hope everyone enjoys the horse whinny you hear when you drop the mailbox. That's also a new feature. I've done okay for stone scales. That's nice. Oh, no! Mark, oh, you almost had it. You almost had it, Mark. Some Pony Express memes. I get, yeah. I want them to keep the mailboxes making horse noises. Copper bars are going up to 2 gold a stack now. Why? Is it because everyone's trying jewel crafting? Or is it because the nodes are borked and no one can get hands on copper? I was able to buy a handful of copper bolts. They were a little pricey, but every ore is being hunted down due to jewel crafting. I mean, good luck, man. Like, there's so much copper. Hold on, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. How expensive is copper? Oh, I had my guy out already. Dang it. Would I be looking for copper ore or copper bars, you think? Oh. Who's going? Marcantius? Good luck in next. Have fun. Okay, copper ore. Alright, copper ore is being stored a lot on the Hawksnows, but so if I do, I mean it's going for 8 silver per ore. Is it the bars? Because, like, just buy the ore then. That seems pretty reasonable, guys. I mean, like, it's more expensive than normal, but 10 silver for a bar? I mean, that's the lowest price, right? But yeah, that's not. Like, if it was like 2 gold per bar, I'd be like, okay, something's broken. 10 times 20 is 2 gold a stack. Like, oh, I thought you said it was like a copper bar was going for gold. I'm like, no shot. So when I click this is how much per item. But yeah, if it's at 10 silver, a stack would be 2 gold. Time to cash in. Bars stack up to 20, not 1. Yes, I do know that from what little mining I've done. You want to try to smelting stuff to save bag space, because ores stack up to 10. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely expensive, but it's not crazy. Oh, sorry. Awen, I got your message. T-Mog vendors? There's T-Mog vendors? What do you mean? Is there something I missed with T-Mog? I know, like, the one in Ogrimmar I'm used to going to for all my T-Mog stuff, they're still there. Are you talking about, like, the Serendipity shop stuff? Enchanting mats are going up. Large raids and small... Oh, radiance. Up to 4 gold each. Yep. Oh, I believe that. In fact, let's... what we're talking about. Oh, I don't want that. While we're talking about all these market changes, might as well bring WoW auctions. Let's take a little gander. So this is Turtle WoW on Northernar. Let's take a look at. We'll start simple, like large, brilliant. This is just Northernar, by the way. I'm thinking some of my data is going to be messed up if there's a hole in the data. Oh, no, that's not good. Hold on, let's go month. Okay, this must have been when the server was down? Yeah. Okay. So, last Saturday, that's not Saturday. That's this is a month. So actually, yeah, there's a lot of dates in here. So I think that right here is where the server was offline. Maybe the bots were offline. So it looks like it's longer, but it's fine. Large Brilliance went down in value. Okay. Large Radiant. Let's check how those have been doing. It should remember a month. Yep. All right. So they're normally going for about 240. They jumped. Yeah. Oh yeah. They jumped quite a bit. Look at that. Part of it is that they're harder to farm because they're a very specific like level zone. You generally need to take an enchanter in to go get them. There's not a lot of bind on equips that you can send, like a disenchanting bot. So they're actually harder to get. So usually the market cap's a lot smaller. And demand has pretty much doubled their price. Yeah, that's tough. Can we change haircuts now at the barber shop? I don't know. Can anyone answer that for me? I do not know. I haven't tried doing any new cosmetic stuff. I saw when you create characters, some of them are in the game. Although one problem, right, is that WoW Auctions doesn't have the new items. So, like, I don't think there's any taupe. Oh, maybe it isn't here? Wait a minute. Is this... Can a jewel crafter help me? Can a jewel crafter help me? Amber Topaz. Is this actually in game? Yes. A little bit. Summon Garth. Oh, sorry. Does Garth need summoning? Oh, well, Garth has been here. So looks like some of this stuff is, so you can see like here there was no such thing as it, and now it's here. But then the scan stopped. Now sometimes this happens when there's just none in the auction house. So if I look for item count, yeah, it might have just, there's 245. So something might have happened, or maybe whatever bot Doga's using isn't catching it anymore. Man, my data's gonna be all messed up from this. Can anyone think of like a new like top of the line gem that would be a good one to try to look at? Because I don't, like, I know there's like the old ones like Azerothian Diamond, Emberstone. We'll try Emberstone, thank you. Emberstone. Okay, so we should see it not exist and then suddenly exist. Oh wow, look at that, you weren't joking. It was up to 11 gold and now it's gone. What day is this? Yeah, something happened. Something happened with the data. Did that happen with everything? That's my question. No, it did, because we looked at large brilliant shards. So yeah, something specifically happened with the gem crafting that it's not being caught anymore. I'll have to poke Doga and maybe someone on the team to be like, why is this happening? Crystal quartz. Crystal quartz. We're probably going to see the same thing where it's available temporarily and then it goes away again. Yep, see, same thing. What happened right here? It made, like, this right here is when it became available on Sunday. And then the bot was scanning it, but then it just stopped. Pure moonstone, I'll check that one out too. Moonstone. That's really a shame. Huh. Okay. Other things I wanted to check out were moon cloth. Well, people go get their new tokens. So, yep, it's been riding about 18 gold. That's about normal. Then there's a big rush for it. Looks like around Monday of last week. I think... Ooh, that's bad, actually. Did his bot just die? Ah, that's not good. Well, I'll have to be in touch with Doga. Be like, hey, your stuff broke. Whoops. Whoops. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Just give me a second. Had to get more water. Check to make sure Murag was alive. Huh. Okay. I know there's some secret fishing, secret boss stuff that's been going on. I don't want to spoil anything, but keep an eye out for stuff like that. You might find something special while fishing. Oh, real. I have to drink water. I don't like drinking water, but when I'm streaming, I actually prefer it because I have to do a lot of thinking, and water is good for thinking. The claw? What? Well, I would say... Also, I got a 53-pound grouper. Let's go. Wait, why can't I equip that? Oh, with a fishing rod. Look at this grouper. Look at this. Look at this chunky boy. Nope, not that. Is this not an offhand? I thought the weighted fish were offhands. That's a 53 pounder. But no, it's just an item now. Is that right? That's not right. Maybe it's always been like that? I just, No, it just counts as, yeah, it's not even offhand, it's just junk. It's hard to call it junk when it's so massive, but... It's 32 copper, too. If I could hold a 53-pound fish with one hand and send it to the devs and you can equip it, that would actually be kind of funny. The only reason I say is because there's other fish you can catch that are like weighted, and then they act as offhands. But I guess the groupers just don't do that. And 53 is pretty big. There's only one that's bigger, I believe. I just had the list up. Let me see. The only bigger one is 68 pounds. And I mean, I'm not going to trust the fishing table for what it says, but let's see. We did fishing. I got the mega swim speed stuff on. Marcantius is gone, so we probably can't explore safely. Hey, Garth. Trying to think of, oh, jeez. My camera did that thing. Hold on. Let me ask Garth. I want to do a dungeon. I heard you can tank now. Oh. Are you here for that thing, Garth? On the northern coast. On the northern coast. Okay. Good. Oh yeah, I would like to see the site. If you have something to show me, I would love to see it. I guarantee I can swim quicker than you can probably run. Hey, Buckethead. Do I have all my fishing stuff on? Yes. Just average fishing here. Alright, I'm gonna change this. Where is that? Checking out something new. Check your Atlas loop for new world boss. Did I actually need... Oh, I think I did. Is this... How would I check it? It'd be like... No. Loot table, world bosses. Select subtable. There is no cow level. I don't see a new... Maybe this one... No, I think they should be updated, the ones I have. I thought I did update it, honestly. Was it like just updated recently? Let me get my... Get all that on. Okay. A few days ago. Yeah, okay. I think I updated it on like Monday, so it might have already changed. Lex is great. Riddle says, I tried to walk away from my booter with my headphones on. How do I smart? I think it's fine if you want to take your computer for a walk. Computers don't really... Most owners don't take their computers for a walk, and I'm kind of happy you tried, you know? It's more than what I see most people do. Look whispers. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay. I lost Garth. I know he's up ahead. I think he is. Alright. Anchor of the Wave Cutter. That's just a big old rusty anchor. Let's see. Two-hand mace. Does frost damage. That's pretty nice. What's this one? Zandalar Predator Glaive. It's pretty good. Let's see how that looks. Okay, nice, nice, nice. The Abyssal Pincer. The crab. The crab claw. Is that... Now that is a main hand. That's like around the BWL claw level. I mean, people are going to want it for the T-Mog, right? So this must be some kind of a crab boss. Polychromatic Pearl Necklace. 2 mana per 5. 20 damage. It's not bad either. Loop of Unceasing Frost. Increases damage and healing done by magical effects and spells by 15. Okay, your landing attacks and damaging spells have a 4% and 10% chance respectively. Whoa. Hold on, wait a second. I don't want my auctioneer to see this. Altar of Klakora. Oh, something for a lightning eel. You need something called the Ancient Idol of Klakora. Sure, Buckethead. It's on the north coast. Coordinates are 66-9. If you're looking for it, it's right here. Indeed. There are crab people nearby that have a similar name to this Klakora. So is this a crab Loa? Ancient? Huh. So maybe this is a little bit like Asterion? Asterius? The little altar where you can summon guy? I don't know how... I don't know, maybe it has a better cooldown. They are likely related. It isn't for... It's for the save from... Such a large... Such a large pearl, though. Surely it would fetch a fine price. Oh, that would be really cool, Riddle, if that actually happened. No cooldown, only time gated by ZG, hint hint. Oh. Okay. Perhaps, though, you may end up paying with your life should you disturb it. Good idea. We should find a human to grab it and observe. I mean, I feel like humans in this world are better at grabbing super cursed magical artifacts, and then the orcs just kind of watch and go, yeah, that was a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, the only one I can think of is Frostmourne, right? But there's probably another case of a human doing that. Yes. I'll look into this Clacora. Also, old Gazeno is here, and looks like whatever it was took care of old Gazeno. Let me finish looking at these items. Sphere of the Endless Gulch. This is a trinket. Your landing damaging spells have a 20% chance to grant you Wisdom of Makaru. When you gain the Wisdom of Makaru 10 times, you enter the enlightened state, increasing casting speed by 20. Oh, that could be really good for Elemental. They hit with spells quite a bit. I should maybe talk to Garth about that. I know someone who wants that item really badly. All right. Barnacles of the Van Bracers. Okay. What do they do? 1% haste. And their plate. All right. Anchor of the Way. No, we looked at this one, I think. Yeah. And then Lube of Unceasing Frost. Okay. Yeah, that's some interesting stuff. Oh, hey. Is Avalanchian up? We should go pay Avalanchian a visit. Is he still up? That's the question. He usually gets killed. No, he's still up. Hold on, wait. I hear rumbling in the earth. We should check it out. Nope, sorry, I'm still on RP speed as well. It's BIS for arcane mages for sure. Yeah, I think it actually might make a strong case for elemental for the same reason. Just because elemental hits a lot. Orcs have never consumed or touched anything to curse. Yeah, exactly. I think we would know if orcs have ever consumed or touched any cursed items. The other thing that would be interesting with that item for elemental is shamans have Totem of the Crackling Thunder, which they broke for enhancement. For elemental, it still works. But I can imagine those two haste effects stacking for really good damage returns. And it has flat damage on it as well. So... oh, jeez. Yeah, Avalanchian, I think he's normally like around here, so we just gotta go up. We can kill some of Avalanchian's cronies Maybe get some Core of Earth. Core of Earth? It's pretty nice, right? Because now Core of Earth does a lot more. It does, my transmutes. Yeah, Core of Earth becomes 3 elemental Earth. Oh, geez, I fell. Riddle, if you're looking for the elemental earth transmute, it's with the Timber Maw. You need friendly, and water is here in Ashara with the Hydraxian Waterlords. Oh, look at these guys. Yeah. Something the elements. So, you know, shamans want to do something about that. Oh geez. My keybinds are all messed up. Where's Riposte? I'll be right there. Okay. I promise I helped. No. There it is. I don't have any corrosive poison on me, sadly. I should, because we're fighting elementals. What? Hello. Oh, a dead loot here? Oh, there it is. It's worth checking out. Hey, Garth, if you have the Alloon lantern, you can make a bunch of Alloon stones, like, instantly. None of these are Avalanchian, right? That's Avalanchian. Yeah, we want to stay out of the way of him, because if we kill him, yeah, that gets rid of the whole thing, right? Unless you want to take him, if you want to take him on, it's fine, but I like leaving him up so people can farm the elementals if they want. We can learn more by defeating them first. I see, perfect logic. What did I just do? No, come back. Oh, geez. I popped evasion. You're dead again. That's unfortunate. Well, we might have bit off more than we could chew. Oh, and I saw you pop, so I'll join you for the run back. Yeah. I noticed they did blast some earth shocks because I lost a lot of health really quickly, and so did Garth. We can't, I think you have to separate them a little bit. We can't deal with that many at once. What spec am I? No, I'm very much in my Mimi. I still want to tank. Please let me keep tanking build. I don't have Blade Flurry keybound anywhere. That's on me. Like I said, I've barely touched Frograg. What? What's going on? Who did that? Who needs killing? Unless they want to help. Hold on. Wanna team up? No, thank you. Oh, okay, okay. They're just gonna do mage stuff. They're gonna do mage stuff, Garth. You know what that means. I mean, we should flag and wait for them to hit us. I'll flag if you flag. Although we still might lose. I'm trying to see if I can pick off one. I got one, kind of. Oh, geez. Okay, well... I didn't realize they were this difficult. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know where you are. Yeah. I should just actually do what Garth says. These guys have a tendency to be pretty strong. Oh yeah, we could totally pick off that one right there, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll pick them off one by one. Okay. Do I have? Yeah, that's only one, right? There it is. Easy. Okay, well. Easy, easy. Damn, you got some good damage. Guard, don't mess around. Do I actually have corrosive poison? I should at least check. No, I didn't even bother. Yeah, we have a lot of loon stones all of a sudden. Isn't that crazy? Oh wait, we can pick them from up here. All right, let me also move this text so I can actually see my bar. I'm actually playing through OBS, so. Or maybe more than one. Yeah, you got the whole gang. Just go ahead and run. You got the whole gang. Garth, survive. Keep running. I'll let you know when they're gone. Okay, it's just the two. Hopefully that was on purpose. I'm pretty kind of stealth, dude. Catch up. No. I was just too late. Oh, you died? No. I have this. I mean, 60% of the time it works all the time. Who doesn't like the Goblin Jumper cables? It's actually not that fun. It's not that far of a walk, so it's not even that big of a deal. Come on, let's go. I did it. Let's go. Well, it didn't damage me. Maybe Garth rage quit. Oh, he's back. Yeah, these guys are like strong for like absolutely, well, they're probably the most challenging of the elemental invasions. Yeah, if I can stun... I can definitely take her one, because I can, like, stun lock the crap out of them. Because they still take stuns. Okay. Alright, there's 3 up there. That's not a good idea. There's way more than 3, actually. I've been stealthing, so I'm a little behind you. I don't know where you went. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's a tough one. Let me see. I could maybe pick off this one, maybe? Stupid camera thing. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, just the one. You're good. We can blow them up when they come in like that. Oh, that's only 2. We can do 2. Just have your shield ready for when they inevitably do that. Yeah, they have like a nasty earth shock that's really tough. Oh, good, just one. I think that one's safe if we can actually get it. Nope, no longer. Oh. I cannot keep up with that kind of threat generation. Dang. I'm actually going to... No, I won't do that. Tiny for a second. I'm actually going to play without OBS. It's messing me up too much. I get the other one when you pull them. Oh, geez. Easy. How many? I've gotten one. I thought they had better drop rates, if I'm being honest. Well. Just a couple orcs being dudes. Oh, yep, there's more right there. Yeah. I love that instant macro to drop a bunch of totems. Oh, that one went off to the side. Yeah. love how I pop evasion and I still get hit by stuff. That's not how that's supposed to work. But you cannot evade spells, sadly. I don't know where their little spawn location is. We gotta be careful. We might be close to it. Oh, yeah, it's right up here. I mean, it's 3. 3 is doable, right? As long as I'm not pulling, no. How much health do you have? I mean, we have about the same amount of health. I will lead them away. Oh, good. If you lead them away, I can pick them off. One by one. Oh, crap. Catch up to the... Mistakes might have been made here. So yeah, I got a potion, I'm good. Yeah, I see a piece of cake. Oh, where'd you lead them? Where'd the rest of them go? Just another glorious day in Ashara. So it looks like not much has changed in Ashara. Fishing tables seem about accurate. Oh, did someone already kill Avalanchian? Oh, okay. That would explain why we didn't see more spawning. But yeah, I've been streaming for a little over 3 hours. I think I'm gonna wrap things up. Yeah, I agree. By the way, it wasn't miscreant known. Thank you, everyone, to anyone who dropped by. It's good to kind of be closer to a regular schedule again. We had some good time fishing, chatting about what's going on. I'll wrap up with Garth right here. Woo! Oh, hey, another. You know what? One good turn deserves another. That's right. Yeah, so I should have another radio news this weekend. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to be working on the tutorial for the launcher when I get a chance. Other than that, though, appreciate everyone dropping by. I'll see you all next time. Keep in mind when you're playing video games, the object is to have fun. Take care of one another. And as always, remember, the deadliest weapon is knowledge. Bye, guys.